Hey guys, it's OKB, and guess what? We are back with the results to the Million View Special Yagura Breakthrough Contest. I have some good news, by the way. One of the subscribers from Discord, actually, he gave us three prizes for me to give out to you guys as a Christmas present. So Merry Christmas to everybody there. I was originally supposed to give only just a monthly card, and we have one winner, but he stepped up and he is gonna give $20 in CVS gift card to the first place. Second prize was like 15. Third place was like 10, I think. Which is basically a platinum monthly card and a monthly card for first prize, platinum monthly card for second prize, and almost a platinum monthly card for third prize, which is like a monthly card and 2/3 of one. Okay. Um, but yeah, thanks to him, now we have more winners. And there was, I think, a total of 10 people who entered, with some people entered with multiple entries. I read every single one of them, okay? Just, yesterday I went in and copied everything over. I bolded every single thing that was different about it, or almost every single thing that was different about it. I missed a couple stuff, but basically I went through all these entries, like 37 pages on this Google Docs. And then, yes, I think a little bit after we did the 3-hour stream along with the coffin community, I started with like 12 people, ended up with 4 people. So I'm sorry, guys, it was so long. I'll figure out a better way to do this next time. But we did go over this each and every single one of these entries. Okay, we gave it a score. There's my score, there's a community score, and then I averaged it, and that was your score for round 1. Keep in mind, I just said round 1. It's 37 pages for round 1. Okay, so we picked the best scoring ones, so the best average score ones, would be about three range or something. We picked 3 of the best ones based on both my and the community vote, and then we went to round 2, where we went over everything again and figured which one is first place, second place, and third prize. And 13 pages, fair enough. We went over everything, and we ended up with let's see. There's so entry 1, 2, and 3, right? There's 3 people. The first one is actually the community's first choice. The second one was the community's second choice, and the third one was actually both the second and third choice. It was pretty close, but I thought the third one was the best. And so with an average between all these votes, the third place, actually the third entry on round 3, actually won first. The first entry won second, I think. All right, second, and then the second entry won third. Sorry, all this 1, 2, 3 and 2, 1, 3, all this thing, it's messing me up. Anyways, round 2. So the first place guy, though, said that he wants to give his prize away to other people, and he actually said that even before the contest began. So thank you to him. Now, I personally think that if you win one of the top places, you should probably still get the best prizes. So instead of giving his first prize away to a random person, second place becomes first place, becomes number 1, and then third place becomes second place. And then the third place prize will be given to a random entry, okay, with the, we'll do a random number generator, all right? Okay, so I'll go over this really quickly. I mean, you guys can, there's going to be links of this in the pinned comment below. But anyways, the entry that the community thought was the best was very clean. You summon a clone based on 45% attributes, so that's normally. This is what I gave him. I know I messed up on the template. I put 20 instead of 40 chakra, so I won't take off prizes. Points for that. The life as well, and I kind of forgot to put the life here, but that's fine. Like I didn't really put that into my judgment. So for entry number 1, his +2 was to make it simply 70% of the attributes, which is fine. He didn't include a +1 though, so I took off points for that. The Y +2, you summon 2 clones with 45% attributes, with the same amount of chakra and everything. I thought it was very clean. I think I gave that a full point. Now for the standard attack, he changed it from a high chance of 7 combo low float to the same thing, but you have a high chance of decreasing mystery cooldown by 1. I thought that was pretty good. Yagura, being able to copy over an effect on Yagura is amazing, but he just doesn't have the defense skills. So, it's risky, but at the same time rewarding. That's what a ninja should be. Okay, Chase, knockdown low, acupuncture. His plus 2, once again, he doesn't have a plus 1, but his plus 2 lowers enemy resistance by 10% and can be triggered 2 times. Yeah, I think that works, and I thought that was pretty good, clever, because the Edo Yagura breakthroughs reduces defense. So switching to resistance is a good idea, and triggering 2 times is also a great idea. Putting it at 10% is also a very good idea, and I keep on saying good idea, but the reason I'm saying this is because it's all different from Edo Yagura's breakthroughs. It's kind of similar but different. Edo Yagura does 3 times but 8%, so Edo Yagura is still better, and he does resistance instead of defense. I thought that was a pretty genius move there. Chase 20 is triggered 10 combo. Let's see, 5 combo. So hit 3 people, cost 5 combo. The plus 2 he changed it to 4 people and O is critical. Which, O is critical doesn't really matter that much. And then hitting 4 people is, it's fair, but it's also not that. I don't know. I guess if you want a higher chance of causing some sort of combo something, but it really isn't, I don't know, that powerful, that useful. With or without critical, doesn't deal that much more damage as a support. So, I don't know. I thought it was okay, but it wasn't the best. Alright, the passive here for recovering life and chakra, he changes in plus 2 to 20% of ninjutsu attribute, so you do get more life back. And you become immune to debuffs. And this is before the first action. Alright, so that makes sense. You're not immediately immune to debuffs. The Y plus 2 kind of does the same thing. I know he was trying to make it different with like two hidden missed units, but if there's no hidden missed units on the field, then basically a Y plus 2 is the same thing as a plus 2. It was basically be a plus 3 if you want. So I took off some points for that. I thought it was good. The community thought it was good. I think it was just in the middle. In there, I think most of it was good. It's just some things that was missing. All right. Okay. On my scores, by the way, I based it off on whether each individual skill makes sense, and in round 2 here, I'm actually balancing all those skills together. So the way I'm judging is going to be different. Well, the way I judged is going to be different. I keep forgetting it's past tense. It's yesterday. All right, Yagura plus 1. Okay, this is the entry, the second one. All right, the one everybody thought was somewhere around second or third. Plus 1, let's see, 60%, 20% of life. So, but then you have 20 chakra. So, this guy recognized that I made a mistake. It was supposed to be 40 chakra. He reduced it to 20 chakra, and then reduced the other stuff to less attributes and less life. It's easier to summon, but plus 1 should have an upgrade. So, you should be upgrading with a plus 1. Now, this might be okay for a Y skill, right, to change things up, but a plus 1, plus 2 skill should upgrade. Now, his plus 2 here surprised me a bunch, because all of a sudden it's like plus 1 and boom, plus 2 is suddenly way better, which didn't make that much sense to me. But his ideals was pretty good actually on this one. You summon a clone that has a mystery that lasts for 1 round. I have a question to that is, do you use the mystery right away? I'm assuming you do, but you didn't specify. All right. So that's one thing I have against this answer. But he does have 80% attributes and 50% of life, which I think is, you probably should have started with more life here. Yeah. Once the clone is defeated, you can't revive, and that's about it. Oh, you're also immune to interruption, right? So that's the other thing with the plus 1 and plus 2. I think it needs more rebalancing between plus 1 and plus 2, but I like the ideas on that one. Now the Y and Y plus 1 is basically, well, you summon a temple, which gives 50% attack and defense to water and wind. I know, and that's right. You also summon a unit that can't be defeated with 2 rounds. Unmissable damage to 3 units. Yeah, this is something we've never seen before, I guess, ish. But it's like a mix of all the things we've seen before. It's hard to say, but anyways, the chakra is 40, so it's more chakra. You have a battlefield cooldown of 1, so you don't use it right away like normal Yagura. That's perfect for a Y skill. Y plus 1 is to summon a burial temple with cooldown of 3, which confuses me because you're having an upgrade, but then you have more chakra and cooldown. Now the upgrade part is that you cause unmissable damage to 8 units and gain super armor, but you really shouldn't be making it harder when you go from a Y to Y+1. Y+1 should be just better than Y in any way, or at the least the same level. Okay, standard attack. Let's see, high chance of causing 20 combo on low float that can't be dodged, which is perfect for summoning Kisame's Chase, for example, for chakra drain. So I like this. Okay, I like that. I think I gave that a full point, or almost a full point. Because I think you probably might have done +2 instead of +1. You might have like high chance of 20 combo, and the can't be dodged is +2. But yeah, he wouldn't on both, so I'm not sure about that. Okay, Chase knockdown low, reduced defensive resistance. It's a little redundant, but at least you added resistance in there instead of added Yagura's one, so it's okay. I mean, I just thought it was just okay. I like the cost slow though for 2 rounds. I thought that was good. Acupuncture and slow. Yeah, that was nice. The Chase 20, or he changed the Chase 2 to 10 combo for 220 combo to hitting 4 units, and that's it, which I thought was a little not so good. Changing that should probably be a Y skill, because getting 20 combo is much harder than getting 10 combo, and you're only hitting 1 more unit. That I don't think the reward is worth it. And then he had like other random. I don't know what this is for, but I ignored it because this was supposed to be up here. Yeah. And then the passive here is the last passive. You use it when you use a mystery, you gain 30 chakra and become immune to debuffs, which I think it's okay, you know. And then you have a +2 here, which you gain immunity to debuffs and recover 3% life every time you use a chase, which I thought was okay too. I think I gave the full point on that. It worked with I think one of his like high damage skills. It worked with that, so you can hit a lot of people and do a lot of leech. I thought it was okay. And then we get to, okay, and this is entry number 3. This one was my favorite. It had some flaws, but I think it was the most creative one out of all of them. Okay, the Mystery Skull goes from, let's see, this is the original. So +1 gets 50% attributes. Also forces us. Okay, so the wording to this is very confusing, but I think I understood it, and he confirmed that I understood it. So here's what this is. You're summoning a Yagura with slightly higher you're summoning a unit with slightly higher attributes, and that unit can use their mystery. However, that unit also has a battlefield cooldown. So if you copy over a ninja and he has a 1 round cooldown in battlefield, then you have to wait 1 round before it automatically activates. So that's pretty risky, and it makes sense to have that battlefield cooldown. Actually, I could even have that battlefield cooldown of 0 and have a cooldown of 3. That actually would have been fine for me too. And that's basically what it is. It's the same thing for both +1 and +2. The difference between +1 and +2 wasn't great though. It was only like a 5%, so you should probably increase that a little bit more, maybe 70%. He had a Y and Y+1 skill. 2 to 3 random units summoned with 70% of attributes, and Y+1 is 3 to 4 with 90%. This is also battlefield cooldown of 1, so it's not like right away like normal Yagura is. But I just thought maybe this was still a little bit overpowered. 2 to 3 and 3 to 4. I know it's similar to Zetsu, but it still feels overpowered because of how little chakra it costs to use. So I think this is a little too much, but I like the idea of that. I like most of it actually. It's just the slightly overpowered part. Then he had an L, and I think he's the originator of the barrier thing. But he, I think, had the, let's see, L skill boosts all Jinchuriki or water units by 30%. Base stats, which is pretty fair. And then, let's see, if the barrier is active, launch the armored tower attack damage to all units and low float with a high chance of critical hit to a selected unit. Okay, so this L skill is also with this other L skill here, which, let's see, where's that L skill? All right, that L skill here, gain super armored, immunity debuffs. I thought it was a little bit overpowered, but you know, you get a boost. I thought it was creative. It's just a little overpowered. Like, he made things a little too overpowered. He went a little too far, but it wasn't that bad. Yeah, I just thought if you toned it down a little bit with some of the skills, it would have been perfect and would have been amazing, actually, and really amazing ninja for this. So yeah, I took off some points because did I take off points for this one? I don't quite remember. But yeah, there's chakra second activation. Oh, also this was a Edo Yukito style thing. I kind of forgot to mention that. So you use 20 chakra to summon the barrier, then you use 40 chakra to destroy the barrier but activate those effects. So it was okay. So it's actually not overpowered because it costs 60 chakra in total over 2 rounds, right? And it's good. I like it. Okay, so standard attack, the +1 changes into a guaranteed 7 combo. He forgot to put a +2 or just didn't think about it. The Y and Y+1 becomes a high chance of ton combo and critical, and then the Y+1 gives a 30% splash damage, which I don't think is actually the best thing, but oh well. Okay, the chase for knockdown low, he did +1, +2s, trigger 2 or 3 times. Very clean, that makes sense. The Y becomes increasing mystery cooldown by 1 of whoever's being hit. He needs a Y+1 skill though, and I don't know what would be his Y, but this is probably his Y+1, and I don't know what, I wonder what his Y+1 would be. But he needs that because he has a +2. So I took off points from that. That second, number 4, chased 10 combo, 3, hits 3 units. +1, +2, it caused interruption for +1, acupuncture for +2 for 3 units, which I thought was a little overpowered in this one. Edo, even Hashirama only hits 2 people with 30 combo, but he does immobilize, so it's a little different from interruption and acupuncture. But I still think this was a little overpowered, and maybe you can switch that to interrupt 1 unit out of the 3 or something, and then maybe 2 units out of the 3. I don't know, man, but this is a little overpowered. Just a tiny bit, though. The L skill I already mentioned, the super armor and debuffs. And then the last skill to mention, that passive to recover life and chakra. The +1 and +2, let's see. The +1 is triggered 2 times in a round. +2 is getting 40 chakra each round, triggered 2 times. That gives you a total of 80 chakra, which is, I think, just over the limit. That's way too much. That would break the game almost, I think. So yeah, this is 40 is too much. Maybe put it 30 at most. That would have made more sense. And then he had a Y and Y+1 skill. Was Y recovers 40 chakra, so it's like Asuma. Y+1 is the same thing, but you gain a leech of 3% over 3 rounds, which doesn't seem like a lot until you realize there's like an L or Y skill that deals a lot of area damage. So that helped. That helps with that area damage. So I gave it a fair score on 3.75. We averaged out to 3.4. That was in round 1 at least. I just like the creativity of this guy, so I gave him my first place. And people had him on second, some for some, and some for third. He nearly beat out the guy, the first entry guy. So you guys will be getting your Ackerman. You'll be getting your first place prize here. Let's see who's Haibik Kokochi Bray. You're gonna get your second prize, and a random person is gonna get your third prize. So we're gonna do that now. All right. Random number generator. 1 out of 10. Let's see. I'm gonna do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10 times. All right, 8. All right, so the 8th guy, the 8th entry is gonna be the guy who wins third prize. So congratulations. That's entry number 1. Let's see, who's entry number 2 now? Oh, actually, I could just look at this one. Okay, so entry number 1. I'm gonna do. This should be easy. Number 8. Okay, the Luke Kapsue. You're number 8. Okay. That is the 8th entry, and you will be winning third prize. Congratulations. You got it by luck. Yeah, so you guys can look forward to your prizes. Like right after this video, actually, I'm going to be sending them to your emails. Make sure to send, I'm going to be looking for your emails, by the way. You got to send me your email. I think Luke didn't send me his email, so I actually messaged him earlier to send an email before I did this, and apparently he did win, so he definitely needs to send his email. Okay, round 2. Okay, yeah, round 2. We're finished. So I think I have everyone else's email, right? I got this guy's email and the entry number 2's email, so I'm gonna send that to them. I'm gonna wait for Luke for 2 weeks. And if Luke doesn't respond, I'll just put it to the next contest. Yeah, you have 2 weeks to respond, Luke. Or I hope that's how you say it in that language. Thank you guys for participating, for watching, and make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share this with people so that I can generate more revenue, so that we can do more contests like this. Also, look in the descriptions for ways to support me. I have a whole bunch. I try to make it so that you don't have to pay money, but some of them do, and you can either donate. I'll probably put like my PayPal down here, so you can just donate and tell me that you donated, and I'll put that towards a contest. Someone actually also messaged me earlier saying he wants to do another contest on this particular topic. He's going to provide prizes. Sure, I can do that too. So if you guys want to set up your own contest, I'll be the guy judging, and I'll set up the contest for you guys, and I'll throw out the prizes to the people who win. So we're gonna do. Hopefully, we can keep doing this. I thought I was gonna be the one giving out the prizes for my own money, but people seem to like to really step up and make really good and fun contests out of this. So yeah, this might be a really good thing. I think I'm losing oxygen in my brain right now. I'm still a little hungover from yesterday's 3-hour stream and all that stuff. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you on the next contest or video or both. Or you can just come on Discord. Discord's up here. Coffin Community Discord. Talk to me. And yeah, if you guys have any other ideas, go ahead and throw it in the comments, or go on Discord and throw it in video ideas on Discord. All right. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video. Let's just do that.